All right, let's do this. So, had a good weekend. I didn't do any streaming, and I'm really kind of upset by that, but lots of stuff going on. Hopefully I will get to streaming. Somebody acted like I streamed like every day, and they didn't realize that I haven't really streamed in a month. Or I shouldn't say I haven't streamed in a month. I streamed twice in over a month. And if you get into beyond that, it's like 2 months, 3 months. I haven't really been streaming a lot. And I keep telling you guys, oh, I gotta stream, but this is it. This is my streaming. When I saw the t-shirt, with the all the other cues or beans, depending on how you want to look at it, with all the cues on it, and I literally have no connection to over half of them. It's kind of disappointing, but it was kind of like, I have to tell you, it hit me pretty hard. I was like literally like mourning the loss of a friend. I'm not kidding. It's like some of the people I'm just like going, what happened? Why aren't we even talking anymore? I can't even tell you if they are, we are so disconnected now, I can't even tell you if we are even, what do you call, so I can't even tell you if they're even like streamers or even YouTubers now. I'm so not connected to them. I mean, these are people that I thought I was going to be connected to. I mean, these are people that I gravitated to when I first started out. And they're just gone. Like I said, I was like really upset. I was going through it, and, taking them out of the circle. I gotta also realize that the Q's is like, that's my first project. That's the first, it's not the first project. The first project was Halloween Trick or Treat project with 9, and the second project was the Christmas project with the 26. But doing the Q's like was right after that. But it was the big project where I was doing everybody. Where no matter who you were, no matter what you were doing, could have been, I could have done, that was my big, Everybody Deserves fan art. I should say it was my first fan art project. long ago, like, I just, who knew that, like, in 1 year, you know, my first year as a streamer, in 1 year, I would have basically, like, had 3 major projects going on all at once. Updating them is, I think that I needed to do that. My drawing style, I have templates now. I mean, a lot of the ones that I'm redrawing and updating, the templates weren't even in place yet. Yeah, I was still doing logos on t-shirts. Just so you know, I was gonna have everybody with their own logo on the t-shirt. That was gonna be like a thing. Let's get some gas. Sorry about not rolling down the window. Didn't want to have to stop the video. I'll be right back. Alrighty. let's do this again. So I have a compressor that charges up. Sitting right here. I had a flat tire on Wednesday night. And I blew the tire. But the sad part about it is my freaking spare was flat too. And, alright, wasn't flat, but my spare had freaking, it was very low on air. I probably could have written on it. But I have this that I borrowed from somebody, and just making sure it's all charged up. Let's see what else is happening. Oh. So yeah, I've been kind of, I was really sad about that. I mean, it's really like a loss of a friend. What kind of cheered me up was the people who are here. People who, I mean, like they have no idea like how much they cheer me up with this. And I just don't feel right, you know. I was thinking about keeping everybody there, you know, the ones that have gone and stuff like that. I've lost contact with. On the merchandise. I mean, if you look at the back of the hoodie, it is the circles. And I was literally just going to change out a few. Change out a few of them, and just kind of like because there's a few people. I mean, there's a few people like I'll use Iron Mouse as an example. I made a queue of Iron Mouse. I have no connection to Iron Mouse. And she gets plenty of fan art, and she will always be a queue. The thing is that I want when people, you know, I want when I wear it, because I'm gonna get that hoodie. The people I'm connected to. And, you know, the Cube fan art was not for big people like Iron Mouse. Like I said, she gets people draw her fan art all the time. I mean, she has outfit winners and stuff like that. People do fashion designs for her VTuber model. She on Blue Sky. We're all new on Blue Sky. Blue Sky's new. And I think that if I'm not going to have a connection with people on I don't have a connection to the people on Twitter anymore. And I need to say that connection was like half the cues that I created. You know, I did let me draw your OC. And I drew people as cues. And it was, I have to say, it was, you know, I wouldn't say a complete success, super successful. I did it again on Blue Sky, and I like where it is. We start out small. I'm a small VTuber. I think that if I was ever to make it as a streamer, I would probably have a model that reflects that. I see so many people, you know, I think a little bit of it is keeping up with the Joneses, but you know, your V-Ray model is perfectly fine. You don't need it. I don't know if I'm ever going to graduate out of being a PNGer. And that's what a real graduation would be. And when people talk about graduating, they're talking about quitting streaming. And I've watched so many, I can't even, like, the number of people that have graduated, quote unquote graduated, I now wonder what they're doing now. But I've lost connection with them. And I think that what I want to do with the Q circles is I want it to be people I have a connection to. And it's become bigger. This project's become bigger than what it was. I, at any time, right now, right this second, have enough cues to redo the circles and do it. And I think that and it's also, one of the things is, it's also kind of easier for me to just redraw. I'm not redrawing everybody. But I am putting a higher resolution on there. There's a few things that I'm doing so that when people look at the views, they see a much better thing. And yeah. But I think once I'm finished with this project, I think it's going to be kind of like an in memoriam for the people who I lose connection with. I don't think that I'm going to. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to say what the future holds, because I don't know. One of the cool things that I did is that I have the Q in the center, wearing the original Circle t-shirt. And I think that if I was to do it again, I will do that again. You know, kind of to honor the original, honor this Circle if I was going to redo it, which means that I'd have to redo it. I get a little sad sometimes, and I do have depression, which, you know, is partly, you know, that chemical imbalance in my head and stuff like that. But I can't blame that for all, you know how I feel about things. That's not everything. The lack of connection is a lot of it, and the reason that I bring that up is because the reason I bring that up is because it is what it is. My depression is not affected by my VTubing. I have so many people that actually deserve much better from me. A lot of people that deserve better from me. I want to honor that. And putting this together, I can't tell you, like, it brings me such joy. It really does bring me so much. It brings me so much joy to redo their model. And so far, everybody whose model that I've done, that I redid or created new, has come back and been like ecstatic over it. I have one more person who gave me 2 models, and I don't know if I'm going to choose between the 2 or if I'm going to pick the one that is their namesake. But I might do both and just use the one that is their namesake, because that's the person who I have a connection to. I like the fact that I can just make cubes. I like the fact that I can say, welcome, you know, kind of welcome to my world. And if they eventually have a connection to me, great. My biggest concern is the people who kind of like fall through the cracks. I don't want anybody to fall through the cracks. I don't want anybody to think that I have, you know, kind of like left them out of this. got a new OC, and I've done your queue before. Hey, give me the new OC. I would love to redo it. I can't tell you how much I would love to add you in. You guys, every single one of you is special to me, and you're the reason that I do this, and you're the reason that makes it all worthwhile. I am going to StreamYard. I need to StreamYard. I've kind of fallen out of doing that, and I think it's because of the documakras, and I don't want to get suspended or anything like that. I know that there are a lot of people who do adult art and stuff like that, and I am not for kids because of this, but I only say I'm not for kids because of my mouth. Because I don't think that I should be censoring what I say. And personally, I could care less if somebody's under 18. But the people under 18 attract, those are the people I don't want anywhere close to my site. So if it means to not have anybody under 18, then so be it. I've already weeded out I like to call them bullies. But they're a subsection of bullies, but they're bullies, and I'd like to think that I do a really good job. Keeping them away. If somebody is, that's the thing about bullies, is that some of them don't even realize how harmful their bullying is. They say, "Oh, I just do a little bit." It's like, for me, I can't have any of it. I want to, I want to kind of like preach and be the example of what love is. And I don't want any hate. I don't want any of it. And I kind of shielded myself from a lot of the toxicity on on Twitter, but man, it's still, just because I shielded it doesn't mean it's not getting through. And I don't think that I think that I think that I put up a few things where I was asking for people, so I could draw, and every time it just turns into like just this kind of like kludgy mess, and I'm digging through it, and then I feel like I'm obligated because somebody spent the time, and I really don't want to create their queue. And that whole thing. Everybody I talk about, I literally have no connection to, and I don't even know why, other than basically just to get it out because it frustrates me sometimes. Just like the people who have left, it's sad, but it's also frustrating because I feel like the time and effort and investment into our friendship, meant nothing. And I could spend that time with others. Like I said, if you watch this all the way up to this point, you are far from that person. You are the person that I want to make the connection to. As always, cool beans in the comments below. It doesn't have to be cool beans. That's if you don't know what to say. But if you have a question or anything like that, want to talk about the video, I will definitely talk about it. I have no problem. We can have a whole full conversation if you want. I'm very good about it. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. I hope that whatever you are doing today enriches your life and makes you feel loved. I really do. So take care. And I will talk to you tomorrow.